Hello, I would like to tell you that you're mid. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Project Mid. It's your boy John, aka Salami Loop, the host of the Salami Talk podcast, and a G. So I figured I'd go down memory lane and gift you guys a Project Mid for an album that is pretty much like a prime example in hip hop in 2013, which is I Am Not a Human Being 2 by Lil Wayne. You guys check out my podcast, Salami Talk. I just had my new one up with Angel, and make sure you guys check that out. Like, share, subscribe. Check out my Are They Mids. Check out my other Project Mids. I love you all. And yeah, without further ado, let's just hop right into the video. Produced by Birdman. This album is, for beat wise, is on par with everything. A lot of features on this album. Trina, the Soulja Boy, the 2 Chainz, to some other artists that aren't as big now that they were back then, such as Details and what's this, Gutta Gutta or something like that. Some of the people just fell off, and I mean, that's just this. I mean, you guys remember fucking Kid Ink? You remember that guy? You know, the dude that's like, I'm gonna rap and not curse. So the beats on this album are solid, man. I love how they sampled a lot of like the old Memphis 3 6 Mafia, because Juicy J also was a co-producer on this album, which I thought was fucking awesome. And yeah, all the beats slap in this, bro. They're just bangers. I still have yet to find a bad beat. You also get some hints of like rock. It's mainly just hip hop based, but there's some rock elements in there because it's Lil Wayne, rocker. Apparently Wayne rushed this album because he was going to jail for a firearm or some kind of weapon. I was not aware of that, and well, he rushed it, but I still think it came out perfectly. I mean, we have bangers on this album, from Love Me More with Drake and Future to Gun Walk with Juicy J sampled on that, bro. Oh my God. Trippy, No Worries. I want to say Lay It Down is like a cool song, but I feel like Corey Guns ruined it. Corey Guns was only good for 6 foot, 7 foot on the Carter 4. My homie Still with Big Sean was slapping because, that was like when Big Sean was kind of big. If you want to hear more about Big Sean, check out my Are They Mid of Big Sean, because that dude's fucking garbage. Sean's gonna come over here with a fucking murder strike for me. He's gonna fucking kill me. So looking at the lyrics of this album, it's Wayne. He has bars, I don't speak to the cops. I don't speak pig Latin. I French kiss that pussy. Mwah. Wayne has like that way of like rapping, and then he'll suddenly throw something in there that makes 0 sense, or it's like kind of just off it. You're like, what? And you have to like run it back. Yeah, the lyrics on this, don't let down, man. Wayne is just one of many. He's just a goated. I'm not going to say he's like a goated lyricist, because, he does say some out of pocket shit, and he does tend to mumble and stuff like that. He's not like Logic and Eminem and all them, but like, yo, like for rapping, bro, like Tunchi got it on lock. The cover art of this album, I believe is a moth or something like that. I don't know what the fuck it is, but apparently Kanye West fucking designed it, and all the packaging that came with the fucking album. I did not know that, and I guess it was like for like a Donda thing, with the release of Donda. He's like trying to set this up. I don't know, man, but all I know is that if Kanye drew that, then what a fucking G. Apparently, since Wayne was going to jail for holding a firearm, which I don't even know all that, but like that's whatever. So he was going to jail for that, and he had to rush the album, like I said earlier. And apparently, when the album was released, I believe it was released in January of 2013. Yeah, well, when when it was released, they actually did, like, the cops and the feds did a breakdown of the use of like slurs in the album. And apparently Wayne used the N-word 182 times. He used the word bitch 103 times. And there's 39 mentions of people using marijuana, and there's 38 mentions of people getting shot. So I'm pretty sure the 38 mentions of people getting shot was just in the one song Gun Walk, which is a fucking banger of a song. Wayne has just that ability to just put out product, and it really just doesn't let down. I don't know, he's basically the rapper that just inspired other rappers to be like him. The features on this album, so if you're like me and you kind of take that as like you're just flooding your album with features, it's like, what are we doing? I want to see more of you. But in this case, they kind of go together, so I'm not really going to go down that road. but it's definitely gonna knock some points down for sure. Beats on this are solid. Even the intro with the piano, like I just thought that was so interesting. I'm gonna give I Am Not a Human Being 2 a solid 6.5 out of 10. I feel like that's a solid thing to give it, or yeah, I feel like that's a solid rating to give it, just because a lot of features, b it's apparently rushed, but it's pretty good. And for being rushed, I mean, I'm gonna give you credit in that department. Sucks that you went to jail for a little bit, but you know, what you gonna do? I honestly feel like if it weren't for the features though with this album, it wouldn't have that great of an impact as it did, because in 2013, like this album kind of just stapled that Wayne is like goated and nothing can change him, because during 2013 we had people coming up such as like A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, and just a whole bunch of other people that I can't think of right now. For an album like this, I had 6.5. I feel like it's a fair rating. I mean, it did go 2x platinum, but like Wayne has thrown up some crazy other numbers beside that. So like this is just nothing compared to what he can fucking do, man. So this has been Project Mid for I Am Not a Human Being Part 2 with Lil Wayne. Make sure you guys check out my podcast, Salami Talk. Like I said, I love the interviews. I'm loving the feedback I'm getting for it. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Let's try to get 100 subs. I really want to start a Patreon for you guys, and we can just start getting product out that way. If we get to 100 subs, I'll open a Patreon, and it's just going to be a whole lot of uncensored fucking content. So get ready for that. But yeah, that's for the countdown. And yeah, I love all you guys. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.